Hello, it's Tennille. Sure, it's me. Your Cloth Nappy Doctor. We're here. Say hello if you're there. Share this live video to let your friends know that they can find out about Seedling Baby, one of Australia's very popular brands actually. They're a very quiet brand, but they're actually really popular. Yeah, so share the video, let them know they're here, and I'm going to go through their covers, their swim nappies, their pocket, and their diversifold, their little prefolds, and I'll show you how they fit in with the other brands at Apikali. So we don't have any brands that can double up on features here at Apikali, so I'm going to show you how it fits in and how it's a bit different. So if you're there, say hello. I'll give it a minute or two to let people get their little ones sorted. If your little one's there, these are actually great videos to watch because we have a bit of an adder and answer questions. So if you have any other questions besides just Seedling Baby, pop them up. I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. If not, I'll answer them after I get off. Seedling Baby is back at Apikali. So last year we had a big internal business discussion meeting about what we're doing with Apikali. Where we were going and what we're going to do, and sadly we said goodbye to some brands, and not because we didn't like them or love them, we had to simplify. And for those who follow me on the 365 Care Abby page, on Facebook page, you'll know there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes here, and that Apikali is my confidence and my self-esteem and the things I love to do. It's something totally different to what I do in my personal life. So if you want to see why we did that, pop across, have a read. It's not really happy stuff, but this is, so I love it. So Seedling Baby, we let go, and it was very sad, and it was sad to say goodbye to Eva, who owned Seedling Baby. And we sorted ourselves out. We concentrated on our brands of Bummies and Funky Fluff, and, you know, gave them a place. And in the past couple of months, we've been inviting some of those brands that we loved and were great sellers back into the Apikali family. Also, this one came about because you guys had just wanted us to restock it, but we've just pushed back until we were ready as a small business to get going. So they're back. Seedling Baby's back, which is really great. So we now stock their pocket nappies, their covers, their swim nappies, and their diversifolds, which is their prefold. Great brands. The Seedling Baby is a quiet brand. It's not a very loud brand. So you've got brands that have prints that come out every 3 to 6 months, and there's like 30 prints that come out, and it's all really exciting. Seedling Baby is a quiet brand. They do 3 prints every 9 months or once a year or so. They're quiet. Their nappy is about a quality product, an easy product, not too much hoo-ha, just, they're really quiet. But they've won heaps of awards for their swim nappy, and I think their pocket nappy too, particularly their cover. So, and they're up for awards in the My Child Excellence Awards at the moment, so if you love them, go vote. So, I want to show you what's great about them and how they fit into Apikali. And we have a giveaway, of course, but this one there's a little bit of work for you guys because they're back, which means we lost all our reviews because they came off the Apikali site, so we need to get your reviews back for these. So what you need to do is, all the details will be in the Cloth Nappy Doctor Chats Facebook group. Okay, so we've had a lot of requests to move these videos, that like this one, onto the public forum of Apikali, so people could share them with their friends and it could get a wider reach. Because within the group, your friends are not always in the group. Someone you know who might need to know something can't access the group or doesn't want to join it. Okay, but to keep it exclusive to those who are members of the group, because, you know, we're a little bunch of mums and dads, and we also tackle special needs. So it's a really safe place for mums of kids with special needs to come share as well. Those who are diversity, it's a big group, and it's not just cloth nappies, even though it's Cloth Nappy Doctor chats. It's a safe little place that, I don't know, I like it, I really enjoy it. So, you need to be a member of Cloth Nappy Doctor chats group, and I'll put all the details in there. Alright, so we're going to need you to review something on Apikali and show us that you've reviewed it, so we know you can review something. And put that up, and then we're going to choose winners. So what you can get, or what you can win to review. So if you win it, we need a review from you as well. So we can get those reviews up for Seedling Baby, so the world can know how awesome this brand is. So we have 2 pocket nappies, one in Nurture and one in Icon. So the Nurture one is Australian Animals. I love this. I think this one's my favourite print of all the ones they've done. It's gorgeous. I think it's a bottle brush. It's got more Australia flora on it, and a wattle. And these are exclusive prints that are designed by an Australian designer who Eva works with, so you won't get these prints anywhere else. And this one's Icon, which is really cute. Great for Easter, the bunny. So there's 2 pocket nappies up for grabs. There's a tiger swim nappy, which I'll go through in a minute. And we're also going to give away one of their awesome double gusset covers. This is Bastion. I'm not sure where that came from. I reckon it was from that fairy elf show. If you've ever seen it. Somebody comment, please, and tell me what it's called. They are gorgeous prints, aren't they, Amy? So, okay. All right, so that's what you got to win. That's what you can win. So pop across to the link is in the bit up above or below this. I'm not tech savvy, so deal with me. All right. Swim nappy cover for those who have flats, prefolds, fabulous, and the pocket nappy. Alrighty. The range. Swim nappy, let's do that. Because these just, I'm not kidding, fly off the shelf. So it's now with these swim nappies, they narrow through the groin, which is what you want in a swim nappy, because all you're doing is catch and poo. You don't need absorbencies, you don't need to be putting absorbent stuff in. It is one size, 4 snap downs, 4 size settings, 2 rows of snaps, so you get a firm fit around that waist, and ensure you get a really good cover, good seal around the leg. Now, it has a double gusset. Do you need a double gusset? Up to you. I like a double gusset. Trudy doesn't care. Doesn't matter. Double gusset for me helped me not think too much about getting that perfect fit, because I always had a bit of fun with the rolled elastics. So if you don't like the rolled elastics, the double gusset is a good option for you. Isn't that cute? All right, they're really easy. And on the inside, you don't need absorbency in swim nappies. It's to catch. Amanda, thank you. Little Kingdom. I've got to ask Eva if it's from Little Kingdom. But there's no fairies or elves on it. I'll ask her. Could be. Right. They have a layer of really soft mesh against the PUL. That keeps the PUL off your baby's skin so it doesn't rub. And this mesh, and I can attest to this with my darling daughter Abigail, helps with those runny poos. So really great for younger bubs and help to keep those runny poos in the nappy. And also ensure you've got that really nice seal around the leg and the waist. So you got your back elastic, you got leg elastic. Yeah, fits from about, I'm going to say 4 kilos, as long as your bub is the right shape. So it's one size, or one size fits most. And that means, depends on the size and shape of your bub. I know Sally, who used to work with us, and doesn't anymore. She was our social media manager. I miss her. Her Aggie wore it until she was 17 kilos. Really great fit. So remember, there's the newborn, 4 kilos. All right. Now you got to remember, Eva has 6 kids. Eva owns Seedling Baby. Eva has 6 kids. Eva knows a little bit about how to catch wee and poo. So we do have that in common. Oh, is this? Yeah, it is the same as the gingham ones, Rahini. Yes. I'm sure I say that wrong. I'm sorry if I do. Yes, it's the same as the other ones. Yes. These ones are just new prints. The PUL is softer, though. That's the major difference. The PUL is much softer. What was I saying? So Eva's got 6 kids, and she knows how to catch poo. So these are designed by Eva, you know, based on her kids and feedback from parents. So these are to catch poo. You got your double gusset. There you go. Now remember, for newborns, these will fit around, thank you, Rainy, around their belly button. Front and back is where you want it to sit for their swim nappy. When they get taller and bigger and running around at the swim park, the nappy then sits about 1 inch, 2 centimetres roughly above their bum crack. Okay, so you'll end up with a gap between the belly button and their bum crack. That's normal, because your pants don't sit up here, do they? My skirt is at the moment because it's too big. Alright, so there's on the bigger setting. And they're only designed to catch poo. So there's a swim nappy. It's winning awards because it's a really great swim nappy. Alrighty. Okay, so you can win that. Cloth Nappy Doctor Chat's Facebook group. Go pop one. Alrighty. Their covers. I'll get to their pocket in a minute because it's a little bit of a longer spiel. Their covers. Now, these covers are one size. You will find that you could, a lot of parents say, oh, I could use the cover as a swim nappy. Yes, you could, but it's got no lining on the PUL, and it's not designed to withstand that chlorination or salt water. Okay, so just know you may destroy your cover. If it's an old cover of another brand or Seedling Baby or whatever, go for it. All right. Now, the covers are wider in the groin than the swim nappy. We have a lot of people say, I could use the swim nappy as a cover. Yes, you could, but it's got no width in the groin to add absorbency. See? No. Give it a go. Right, so 4 rise settings again. So there's a general theme here. 4 rise settings. 4 rise setting gives you a bit more play with the sizing. 2 rows of snaps at the top. Double gusset again. Now a double gusset just gives you that ability to stuff it more. Because you've got, instead of it being a enclosed elastic like this one, you've got a little bit more room here to stuff. Now, we see a lot of nappies come through, and we see one of the indicators of a really great nappy and well finished off is what they do on the backing to reinforce the snaps. Now, some brands just put a little square bit here. Okay, that's it. They don't reinforce the PUL, okay? Because you've got to remember, you're pulling. These are good snaps. You're pulling it. What you don't want is when you pull it, you pull the PUL and it can't handle that pulling. Because sometimes you're in a rush, off you go. It is reinforced with a full layer of PUL. So there's 2 layers at the front here, which is also another layer of leakage protection. And I'm not a sewer, but I do appreciate good sewing. It's finished off. It's been hemmed. Okay, so what I'm trying to put across is this is not a slapdash brand. It's not a slapdash made, here you go. There is thought in the design and it's well finished. There's soft piping. So this is evolution number 3, I think, for Seedling Babies. So we saw them right in the beginning, and then we saw another evolution, and this is evolution 3. So they're only getting better, and they're adding detail. Awesome. They're Australian designed, Australian owned, but they're made in China. That does not mean they're a bad brand. Eva has a close relationship, talks, you know, you can tell by the quality of the finish. And it's a great finish. So you know it's going to last and be awesome. Alrighty, so the covers have a wider groin. Okay, they're one size, 2 rows of snaps here for your hip, for your firm around the waist. They're a wider groin cover, which means they're really great for going over fitted nappies. They're great for prefolds. So if you got yourself a prefold, or flat nappies. Eva's used these with flats for her bubs, and there's some pictures on the Seedling Baby website. Fantastic fit. And that double gusset means, this is never pretty. Okay, I'm going to do this. I haven't got my box. Oh, those who know in the group, I always forget my box. Okay, so you can pre-fold and then you can stuff it again with that double gusset without worrying about leg gaping. So trifold booster, that's a Simply Cloth trifold booster. Oh, there you go. Oh, so pretty. Okay, where's my box? I need my box. Isn't that terrible? Alrighty, okay, so you can see you get an extra thing to stuff it. So if you've got flats, prefolds, or their diversifold, so I'll show you that next, that can go in the covers. You can stuff it more. And I'll come to why this double gusset's great. So they also do what they call a diversifold. Comes in a pack of 3. It's a bamboo cotton terry. So terry's really good because it's got the little fingers, the terry, at catching those loose poos. Again, Abigail. And really good at absorbing because instead of it just being a flat surface where things can sort of repel off, you don't need as much pressure because you've got those fingers to absorb. Okay, so what they've got on their Diversifold, and with Seedling, it's about making it easy. So Eva knows with 6 kids, and she homeschools. Okay, I couldn't do it. Life is mad. So if you've got older kids at home, so I've done it where there's 4 kids at home all being cloth nappied at the same time, you need a system where you're not going that insert and that insert and that insert and that insert. You want to be able to just do it and go and not think about it and get on to the fun with your kid or save them from the next mud pile they're going into. So these, they put lines on just to take, I reckon this is cloth nappy for dummies. I know that sounds awful, or cloth nappies for really busy mums. You fold it this way for the smaller settings. So you can use the Diversifold in the cover and it fits really well. Where is she? Already. Fits beautifully. Beautiful. Then you can add a fleece cover on top if you don't want that against baby's bottom. Beautiful. Newborn. When they get older, fold it in 3. Like that. Now, if you have a boy, in those early days, you can fold it like that. Like that. You don't even have to think about it. It's all done for you. Love it. So there's their Diversifolds. They're about $30 for a set of 3. Really absorbent. 2 layers. There you go. Okay. A cricket box. What was I talking about, Zoe, with a cricket box? I've gone off. Remind me. All right. Okay, so there's your Diversifold. Now, the pocket nappy. So you can win this cover as well. Pop across to the Cloth Nappy Doctor Chats group. I shouldn't sing. Ali had his Easter bonnet parade this morning, my youngest, and they had that chicken dance song. That was great. Oh, I felt like I was 6 again. Alrighty. Okay, now I had to make some notes here, so excuse me if I look down and go through the pocket. So the pocket nappy. Pocket nappies are awesome. I discovered my love of these once Abigail outgrew her prefolds and covers and such like, because there's not many for a 12-year-old girl. Oh, no, not my cricket box, Zoe. Excuse me. No. No, my box that goes here. I can't see anything in my kitchen to use. That's all right. I always forget the box. It's really bad. I've got the stool with the laptop and everything around me. I always forget the box. That's all right. That's okay. You can see it in action of what it's actually like to use. Alrighty. So, what was I talking about? Oh, my head's going the chicken dance. If I could just press play on the music. Oh, okay. So pocket nappies. Pocket nappies are really awesome because they're really simple. So pocket nappies have a pocket. You shove the absorbency in the pocket. That's it. That's all they are. There's nothing confusing. There's no snapping in. There's no snapping out. There's no all-in-one bits, tongues and everything. So I discovered my love of pockets with Abby because older kids with special needs, we found pockets work really, really well because they sort of move and they're bigger and it all stays in place much better in a pocket is what we found, especially if you're boosting to put it in the pocket. So some all-in-twos have an extra pocket, put the booster in the pocket because it will stay in place better. And then other inserts on top. Some all-in-ones have pockets now, just to make life more confusing for everybody. Put your boosters in the pocket. They'll stay in place. Alrighty. So I wanted to talk about why we brought this in and how it compares to the other brands of pockets we have at Apikali. So then you can have a look at the different features and just say, oh, I don't like that. Oh, I like that. I don't know. I'll talk with reference to Seedling Baby. Anything I say about the other brands does not mean that's a bad feature of that brand. It's just how it's different to Seedling Baby. Okay? I just want you to keep that in mind. Rightio. So the first thing that is totally different to everything else we have is the double gusset. We don't have that in the other brands. The only other brand that has some sort of double gusset is the Rumparooz. I've only got a few of these left. They're so cute. Is their patented dual inner gusset. Okay, that's the only one that we have. But that in itself is very different to the Seedling. Okay. Stuffable. This one is really stuffable, so really good for stuffing with extra boosters for long car trips, nap time, heavy wetters. I'm always cautious of saying that because sometimes heavy wetters need you fitted. If they have it fitted, use a Seedling Baby cover. But you can stuff this one more than with the absorbency that it comes with. You could even get 2 diversifolds in there, and I'll show you that later. Put that there to remind me. So it's stuffable. So by stuffable, it's this area here you're looking at. When this area is not as wide, or there's not as much material to let it sink in, you can't stuff it. So there's some brands. So Funky Fluff is one of them. It's about the same. This one's a little bit wider. Okay, so you can look at the Seedling Baby's wider. Baby Beehinds. Seedling Baby is wider through this outer layer. So it's more stuffable because it's got a wider groin. So if you're looking for something you can stuff, this is a great one. The Apple Cheeks is also a stuffable brand. Okay, by the way it's made, it's also a very stuffable brand. Alrighty. What else does it fit? Stuffable. It's similar to the Apple Cheeks. Okay, so it's got a double gusset and it comes with a, I was about to talk about what it comes with. It comes with its inserts. It comes with, where are you, darling? Okay, comes with 1 microfiber insert, which I'll talk about too, and your diversifold. That's what it comes with. Like the Apple Cheeks, it comes with just a rectangle insert. What does that mean? It allows you to customize how you want that absorbency to go in. That's what it allows you to do. So you can fold it down, you can fold it in half, you can whatever you want to do. You get the ability to customize it more, your absorbency. Customize your absorbency more inside the cover, which is a great thing as baby grows. Compare that to brands. So this is something to think about when you're choosing a brand. What do I want in the insert? So I just want to place it in, off we go, I'm finished, or do you want to be able to customize it? So the Funky Fluff come with 2 inserts, really trim and thirsty inserts, but you can't fold them. You could probably fold the top one towards the front. That's about it. But it's trimmed through the groin. It's been contoured to go in the nappy. Okay, so that's where your wider groin comes in here. Alrighty. Okay, so you get a nice large and thirsty insert, and you get a microfiber. Now the microfiber you can use at the newborn stage when they're only weeing a little bit, right in the beginning, and therefore you could use this one as well, but it could be a little bulky, but let's have a look. So you could use just your microfiber insert in the pocket. Now the pockets are nice and big as well, and I haven't found, sometimes when they put the reinforcement that I showed you, because this one has it as well, reinforcement on the snaps, you can sometimes get your hand stuck through the middle. It's irritating, really irritating. There you go. So you put that in, and that's in the really early days. If you have other microfiber inserts, other booster inserts, anything, you can use other inserts with this nappy, which is something I like. So you can use what you've already got in your stash to begin with. So if your little one, there's your newborn. 4 kilos would be about the weight. Now, the other bonus of this microfiber is because it's so good at absorbing, you can put it underneath. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the newborn setting. Put it under one of the flaps so that it absorbs quickly and draws that moisture through quickly for you. So that would be about newborn. Or you could go the other way. So I've done this for a boy because that's my default. Sorry, that's my default, is boys. Could be girls too. Okay, make sure it's flat through the middle. Tuck it in at the back. It's got a little flap at the back and your elastic at the back to help with those poo explosions. And there's your newborn. Oh, perfect for a little boy. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I get to play with these all day. There you go. There's your newborn. Okay. Of course, the one size nappy is going to be more cushionable, more cushioning than your newborn nappies. Can't get away from that. Now, as Bub grows, you unsnap it. No, you can hear those snaps. And then this is where you can customize. You only have one insert. You don't have to worry. Then you fold it this way. Now, can we put 2 in? So, if you're on a long car trip, there's 2. So this would be good for naps, long car trips. Maybe you're going to the Commonwealth Games on the Gold Coast. We're getting traffic reports. Do not travel to the Gold Coast between these dates. Unfortunately, a lot of my family live on the Gold Coast. Okay, can we do it? I reckon we can. 2 diversifolds. Nice and flat. Oh, fabulous. Okay, now if you add that, look, see, and it's all in there. Look at that. 2 diversifolds. Now, if you're going to add that much boosting, that's a lot of boosting. Okay, and that's where the double gusset comes into play. You've still got room to maybe add a little bit on top. See how it forms a little bit of a bucket? Isn't that awesome? All right, so that's where the double gusset comes into its own. On some of the ones that have just the enclosed elastic, you can't do that on some brands. So this one would be a little bit harder to do. Okay, to keep adding more and more and more. This one you could add a little bit more boosting. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, if you add that much boosting, and let's say you usually have it snapped on the first row, you may have to undo it to the second row to allow for more material through here to get a really good fit, a firm fit. Otherwise, you might be strangling your child. So as long as you get 2 fingers under the elastic and it's not tight or uncomfortable like your own pants, okay, Bub's fine. Isn't that great? All right, so that is a well-stuffed nappy. So that's 2 diversifolds. Now, how can you make it more economical, affordable, whatever you want to call it? Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Okay, and it's got a layer of really soft suede cloth as well, and it's soft. It's also anti-pilling, so you shouldn't get that awful rubbing that happens when you get pilling. Sorry. Alright, okay, so the cover, this cover, because it's all polyester, is going to dry a whole lot faster than your diversifolds. Buy more of these. So usually you can do 2 of these to 1 nappy cover. Or because this brand is designed with that wider groin, use the insert you've already got at home. You can use prefolds, you can use other ones. Okay, so your prefolds, your flats, your boosters, other nappy inserts, the Funky Fluff would fit, the Baby Beehinds would fit. But if you like the thought of this idea, where it's done for you already, there you go. Alrighty. Any questions? Pop them up. I think I've exhausted. I've gone through all my notes. It's customizable. Got a double gusset. I've talked about where it fits in Apikali. They do a cover. They also do wet bags. We just haven't got them in yet. I don't know why I didn't order them. Don't ask. I'm sure I probably had a kid at my feet. You know how it is. Alrighty. So, if you want to review a nappy and keep it, because I don't really want it back after your kid's done their business in it, pop across to the Cloth Nappy Doctor chats group. I'm going to put all the details in there on how to win to review. Alright, because we want to get those reviews back for this really great brand. There you go. Okay, if you've got any questions, pop them below. I will check in and out over the day. I hope that was informative. I hope you now love Seedling like we do. And you know where it fits within Apikali. That looks great. I always take a picture when I put them on YouTube. So I'll look like an idiot for a minute. See. There you go. That's a photo I'll take. That's great. That looks, and look, oh, and it's got a higher rise as well. So it will last longer, because some nappies have and we don't stock any of those, so I don't like the short rise nappies. Has a longer rise, so we'll go that 16, 17 kilos. Maybe longer, depending on the size and shape of your child. Okay, guys, happy Easter. Have a wonderful 4 days off, if you get 4 days off. If not, eat too much chocolate and hide. Check out Sunday. It's my birthday. There'll be some fun happening. There you go. I'll see you in the group.